Now few more things regarding Google Colab. Before executing a code cell, it needs to connect. Connect means by this connection, RAM, this. So see, before this, you have this connection. Okay, connect to host runtime, local runtime, all these things. So as I said that before executing, whenever you click a file, say you have created a notebook. See, as many notebook is possible, you can open it. There is no problem in it. When you click and you create A and you run it, before running you need to connect. And for connecting, you need to allocate, you need to connect, you need to initialize, and then it will be connected. In different hardware requirement will be initialized, will be connected with the server, and then it will be connected, and then it is giving an error. That means A is not defined. This runtime is connecting with the interpreter compiler there in the server, and it is executing as per the statement here. So for running this, either you can click this icon, you can click Shift Enter, Control Enter, Alt Enter. If you click Control Enter, it will execute and it will stay there in this code. Say, for example, I am pressing Control Enter. It is running and still having in this place. But if I press Shift and Enter, it will execute this line and going to the next line. Okay, that's the difference between Shift Enter and Control Enter. If you press Alt Enter, okay, say for example, if I press Alt Enter here, it will run the statement or the cell, and then it will create another cell after that. So whether you will click this button or Alt Enter, Shift Enter, Command Enter, okay, that depends on your requirement. If you want to run the cell and want to create another cell, use Alt Enter. If you want to run the cell and go to the next cell, use Shift Enter. And if you want to run the cell and stay there, then use Control Enter. Okay. Now the text cell. This text cell, whatever you are seeing here, except the code cell and output cell, are called the text cell. And this text cell are used for different command and hints or the different text writing. Okay. So, for example, if you see in the left hand side, see it is a content kind of thing is, or a content is given here. So cell, sub content is code cell, text cell, adding, moving, selecting cell, code markdown, Colab markdown. So all this text box, the language it is used here is called markup language, and the markup language here used is markdown, or it is called Colab markdown. Okay. So in Colab markdown, if you want to use a bold text, so you have to use something like, say for example, just let me. So if you want to use a bold statement, then just give double star and then write hello. It will automatically give you a bold text. If you delete one star from the end and beginning, it will be in italic. Okay, italic can be also used by using underscore. Okay, so this will also give you an italic. So either use underscore or give star. Now if you give monospace like this, it will be given. Now if you want to give a strike through, still this one, so it will be strike through. So this will help you to write the documentation of your problem solution. Now if you want to create a like section, subsection, then a single hash, say for example, if I give like single hash, then it is one section. If you give double hash, it is subsection. If you give triple hash, it is subsection, and that's all. Now, if you want to use these things without any section, but you want to make a text larger, then use H1. So it will be like this. The size will be increased. If you give 2, size will be decreased little bit. If you give 3, size will be decreased. Now, if you give 4, even it is decreasing. If you give 5, it is decreasing. Okay, so in this way you can write different size of text. Now, see, if I don't modify this and if I write 3, still it is changing without giving this. But it will give you a problem when you have more line of text in this place. Okay, that it will display different in a different manner. So better to give both ending, starting and ending symbol. Okay, like this. It is a proper way of writing the code. Now, like for example, in case of Python, I have said that you can Python needs indentation. Like for example, here you need to give some space, but that if you again write, okay, before if you again write this, say hi, then it will not give that indentation. So there is two problems. One is the indentation is not coming. Another one is even you are written in two separate line, but both the word is coming in the same line. And so in Google Colab, in the text cell, you have to give space to write two sentence or two line. Okay, you have to separate two lines by space by a new line, and then these two will come in a separate line. Now the another problem, this indentation is not coming. So what you have to do, you have to give this, make it shift little bit right. Give this. Okay, as you give, it will give move little bit right side. One tab will be inserted. That is called indentation. If you give double hyphen, okay, and this one, it has, okay, sorry. If you give single hyphen and then this will give listing. And if you give like this, it will move little bit and will give, say for example here, high 1 and this is high 2. Okay, and this way you can write. Yes, see. So one high and then give little bit of indentation and then another high. Instead of that, this dot and other symbol, if you want to use some number, then write high 1, 2, high 2, or if you want to give indentation here, you can write this way. So this is about indentation and listing. Creating table. So if you want to create table, you need to separate the line by this horizontal vertical bar you have in your keyboard. Okay, vertical straight line, and then this will create different columns. So for example, if I give another vertical line here, it will create another column here. Okay, so see, another column has been created. So this vertical line is used to create columns. If you want to write some Python code in your, say for example, you want to write your good documentation using Python code and explaining the Python code, then you can use this kind of symbol and then write your Python code in between this and then it will come, it will show like a Python code like this. This horizontal line separating these both blocks, 3 hyphen will create horizontal lines like this. Okay, like this. So this is all about Google Colab.